What's up, Buttercups? Welcome back to episode 7 of Tina's Tea. I'm Tina from Oweneth Yarn and Fiber, and I just wanted to give you a shop update and an even shorter knitting update because I didn't get much time to knit this week because, holy guacamole, Batman, it's been taking some time to wind and wrap and pack all of these freaking advents. So thank you for your continued patience. I also have not been able to carry more than 5 boxes to the post office at a time because I don't have a cart or a car or bags that accommodate more than 2 boxes. So I've literally just been like shuffling off to the post office looking like a bag lady and not complaining. It's good exercise and I don't mind the cold weather, but it does take time. So thank you again for being patient. And I also am extremely sorry because the generic vintage Halloween postcards that I bought as a placeholder until I get the painting done, I forgot to add them in a few boxes. I think 5 that I shipped out today. So I'm very sorry for that. Everybody will be getting the postcards separately. I'll get it in like a little bubble mailer when it's finally all done. So my bad. Sorry about that. Excusez-moi. So, in other shop news, I wanted to show off the Patreon yarn for last month's Patreon supporters. I didn't show it last week. I told you the theme, but I didn't give you the spoiler. This will be available in the shop next month. I currently have a Wildcard Wednesday in the oven as we speak. I am also doing Black Friday stuff, so I have one more bucket of Black Friday stuff to do. So if you partook in the Black Friday madness, your order will be going out shortly over the next few days. I think that's it for shop stuff. As far as knitting stuff goes, like I said, I didn't have much time to knit. I did finish my little purple thingamajigget, and I don't know if I mentioned this little charm that I was going to put on. I don't know if you can really see it in this light. Gosh, I look like such a vampire. Anyway, it's a little dingle dangle. I stuck it on a lobster claw clasp and then stuck it on the end just to weight it down because, sometimes when you're walking around outside, the wind blows and then the point flips up. Unfortunately, as I discovered today, it's not quite heavy enough to keep the point from flipping up and over my head. But I do have it bobby pinned to my head so it didn't fall off. But anyway, that little charm, I actually found it on the street when I was a dog walker. You would not believe the stuff I found on the street when I was a dog walker. Besides all the cash that I found, I mean, we're talking like $20 bills, $50 bills. Like, dude, I found this little charm on the street and didn't know what I was gonna do with it, but I was like, it's pretty, and I'm crafty. I'll find something to do with it someday. So, like 6 years later, here we are, and it's now on the back of a little bandana type thing. So, always hold on to those little bits because you never know when you're gonna want them. I did start another little bandana type thing. And speaking of things that we hang on to because we don't know when we're going to use them, but we know that they're pretty and we want to use them and we will use them someday. I got this from, oh gosh, this is like super duper bright on camera. I'm pretty sure I bought this from Rhinebeck one year. And it's this orange, green, and yellow. I don't know if it's cotton or if it's polyester. Oh goodness gracious! I'm gonna drop everything here. It's really pretty, and it's really really freaking shiny. I'm combining it with this super ugly misfit that I dyed and over dyed a bunch of times, and just finally was like, "You're gonna have to get combined with something sparkly because you're just." I mean, it's just ugly. I'm sorry. It's not my favorite thing I've ever done. I think it was a failed prototype, and I over dyed it, and it didn't come out great. So then I was like, okay, let me over dye it again. And it was just even less great. So it looks fantastic with this, however. It's like the perfect background for that sparkly stuff to pop. God, I feel like you could wear this to like Studio 54 or something. It is just so freaking sparkly. This is going to be a lot of fun to wear. So I'm looking forward to getting this done because this is going to be a hoot and a holler. I did also, I did get the thumbs done on my gloves. And it was not as bad as I made it out to be. It's just always the thought of doing it is just like such a drag. And then when you actually do it, you're like, oh, that wasn't so bad. It took like 5 minutes. So I got the thumbs done. I still haven't done the bows yet because no time to knit. I am very excited to have time to knit towards the end of this week, probably. So I will be doing that. And I will be doing bows. And I will be finishing my new little kerchief. I also wanted to give a shout out to my friend Anthony. I don't know if he watches my silly little vlogs. I know he's watched a bunch of my dye videos. But Anthony is the reason for the title of this week's video, because I had been wondering if smoked Earl Grey tea was a thing. And it just so happens Anthony has a smoker. And he very enthusiastically decided that he was going to make me some smoked Earl Grey tea after I looked it up and see that people do in fact sell smoked Earl Grey tea. So he sent me some smoked Earl Grey and some biltong that he made, which was freaking fantastic and did not last 24 hours in my house. So thank you to Anthony for that. That was a very, very wonderful package. And whether he likes it or not, I'm going to be knitting him a hat. So if he's watching this, he's going to know. And if he's not watching this, I don't think anybody's going to tell him, because I don't think anybody watching this knows him. So anyway, he's getting a hat. And I think that's about it. I don't think there's anything else important or relevant, or I got all my shop updates, got my knitting updates done. I am recording this on a Monday, which is not my usual day because my roommate is out of town for the next week. So I don't have to worry about him coming home and interrupting or whatever. So yeah, I am going to get back to work as soon as I stop recording. I'm going to go finish plowing through orders, and yeah. If you would like to join the Patreon, the link is below. I feel like I'm forgetting something. If I'm forgetting something, I'll put it down below. There's always time to put stuff below, I guess. Thank you for your patience once more, and I will see you again very, very soon. Mwah! Thank you for watching.